Hey everybody, it's your boy J Dub. Let's get it. And we are back with another video. Well, we got some new news that came out today. Shout out to my man Herman Hulse. He did an interview and he kind of gave us a little peek of the future of PlayStation and what's going on with them. And within this interview, you had a bunch of hot topics such as Gran Turismo, God of War, and quite a few other games that are supposedly coming to PlayStation 4. And, majority of the topic is going to be about the head of PlayStation, Jim Ryan. Now, a lot of Xbox guys are salty and they're upset. They're mad because they say that Jim Ryan lied to them. Jim Ryan said that he believed in generations and that they would not continue this cross generation for such a long time. Now, mind you, this is the first year of the generation, and due to COVID and other things, Jim Ryan felt that it would be anti-consumer to get rid of 120, 130 million install base and make them wait, and make a bunch of games unavailable to them, especially because we're dealing with COVID, we're dealing with a shortage in the manufacturing process and stuff like that. And, kudos to PlayStation for being pro consumer. As we know, that term was coined by the Xbox community, or shout out to my man Craig Harris, community. But yeah, this is a pro gamer move. I don't understand why anybody would be upset. A lot of people want to get their hands on PlayStation 5s. They're unable to. And since they're unable to get their hands on PlayStation 5s, then guess what? We're going to continue to support PlayStation 4 until this stuff becomes readily available. And no harm, no foul. Now, to the most diehard folks out there that's really upset, what are we really upset at? Is it that Jim Ryan is going to continue to support the PlayStation 4 for another year or so? Or is it really because Phil Spencer walked out on that razor blade and said that exclusives were anti-consumer and therefore he wanted to leave no man behind? From last time I remember, Jim Ryan didn't say that. Phil Spencer said that. Phil Spencer walked out on that ledge first, and that was his deal, right? He's the only guy to launch two next generation systems with not one single next generation game. We're 7 months into this new generation, and we've yet to have any next generation games for Xbox. PlayStation, totally different thing. You have your Demon Souls, you have your Godfall, and whatnot, whatnot. We got Ratchet and Clank launching later this week or early next week. So hey, it is what it is. And to my PlayStation brethren that are upset by this, do not be upset by this. And the reason I'm going to tell you you should be upset by this is because think about it. When you saw Ratchet and Clank, when you saw Ratchet and Clank, when you saw Horizon Forbidden West, when you saw Demon Souls and Spider-Man Miles Morales, you didn't say to yourself, man, this game could be so much better if it wasn't running on the PS4. No, you did not. What did you say? You said, oh my God, this shit looks spectacular. And guess what? Spider-Man Miles Morales is also on the PS4. Horizon Forbidden West is also on the PS4. So I'm gonna hold judgment until they show me some games that start lacking in the visuals department. I'm gonna let the dudes, my fellow PlayStation dudes that own PS4, I'm gonna let them have a little taste too. Let's face it, Spider-Man Miles Morales sold more on the PlayStation 5 than it did on the PlayStation 4. Shout out to Benji Sales for that. Shout out to Sony for any time they drop new consoles, new updated numbers and stuff like that. They go and say, hey, this Spider-Man Miles Morales, even though it's 6 months old, guess what? It's on NPD again. It's on the NPD chart. So that says there are a lot of people out there, millions of people that are standing by waiting on the PlayStation 5 before they purchase a lot of these games. I was kind of originally upset at Gran Turismo not being cross-gen, but actually being delayed, because that was one of my most anticipated games this generation. But I understand, due to unforeseen circumstances and productions and all kind of other stuff with COVID and stuff like that, I can't be that selfish. But at the same time, I have a PlayStation 5. I'll be able to play it where it looks the best and it operates the best. So I'm okay with that. When I saw Horizon Forbidden West, I said, my God, this couldn't be done anywhere else. And guess what? I was right. The game looked spectacular. What we saw, what impressed us, was running on the PlayStation 5. Not a high-end PC, but the PlayStation 5. Not the PS4 Pro or the PS4, but the PlayStation 5. So what we saw, that's how I want it to look on my television. That's why I'm going to be playing it on my PlayStation 5. And if a lot of guys, can't get their hand on the PlayStation 5, they won't be left behind. They could also go out and, pick up these games on the PlayStation 4. Can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. It is what it is. Let's face it. The competition that's out there, they have no next generation exclusives. None at all. Right? They literally haven't launched any first party games in almost 700 days. So for them to go out and be mad at Jim Ryan, it's really a stretch. Now we have E3 coming next week. I want to see if that energy is there. I want to see if we're gonna hold Phil's feet to the fire, or we're gonna just have another meme and some more quotes. Whereas I'm more excited for what I didn't show you, right? We're gonna get to see some Halo Infinite. Hopefully it looks good. Hopefully they improved in the graphics department. I still believe Xbox will not have any graphically demanding games that look better than any of Sony's first-party games running on the PS4 Slim or Pro. I'll stick by that. I'll die on that hill. And if they do, then kudos for them. That's what they're supposed to do. They have the world's most powerful console. RDNA 2. They have Rapid Pack Math. They got Velocity Engine and all this other stuff that brought us the Falconeer in the medium. Pun intended. Anyway, it's your boy J Dub, bringing you another video. I had to talk about this because it was new news of the week. Seems like a lot of guys were talking about it. Am I upset that there are going to be some cross-gen games? Absolutely not, because with those cross-gen games is also PS5 only games. Would I like the games to be PS5? Yes, I would like that. But at the same time, at the end of the day, if these games are still blowing my mind for other people who can't get their hand on a PS5 at the moment, for them to play it on their PlayStation 4 and their PlayStation 4 Pro, that doesn't do anything to me. That doesn't harm me at all. I'm okay with that. Perfectly. I'm fine. No skin off my back. It's still on PlayStation. It's not on Xbox, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, it's your boy J Dub. Back at it again. Holla at your boy. Peace.